Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that subscribe button for sure. Today on Focus Daily TV, we're going to speak about the 13th Amendment and how us as a people became criminals. In order to continue to perpetrate the crime that these foreigners perpetrated upon our people, they had to keep us in a criminal mind state, a criminal state of existence. So like I often say, with the 13th Amendment, they crucified us and resurrected themselves into our position with the 14th, 15th, and 16th, which led to corporate citizenship. And why? If they could keep us in a criminal mind state and in a criminal state of being, they know it would be harder for us to get the protection and the guidance of the Father, the Heavenly Father. So today we're going to do a little bit more reading. We're going to go read a couple of laws. So put your discernment cap on. Let's get it. On February 1st, 1865, President Abraham Lincoln approved a joint resolution of Congress submitting the proposed amendment to the state legislature. The necessary number of states, 3/4, ratified it by December 6, 1865. So, all right, let's get to it. The 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution provides that neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as punishment of a crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. So previously to this point, and not properly known, the actual slaves were the foreigners. They were the servants and slaves which the Bible speaks of. They were allowed to come over here and work and practice trade under certain conditions. But once again, in the late 1800s, a coup took place, starting with the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, and a new form of government began to sink in. And they immediately freed themselves while stripping us of our power and our birthright. And then they resurrected themselves as 14th Amendment citizens, which eventually led to classification and registration in this new fiat system, this new fiat monetary system, which is so evil. We're going to check out another important case, which led to things such as the 94 crime bill, where we were officially declared as black men or African American men super predators. Previously to 1975, they were having a hard time converting as many as possible to criminal status, black men in particular. Women get caught up in it too, but in this world we're living in, it's hard to find a black man without some sort of criminal record, which is a direct result of this information I'm presenting right here. 3-court judge. In an effort to, 3-judge court, excuse me, in an effort to relieve some of the pressure of the overburdened federal court system, in an effort to make things easier for them to perpetrate their acts, Congress declared for the president August 2nd a bill to eliminate the need for 3-judge courts. So they were eliminating the need for impartiality, for a kind of a system of checks and balances, if you will. And they introduced a system where the judge can pretty much just do whatever he want to do, as you find in so many criminal cases that are being perpetrated against the black man. We're going to skip to this one right here. As sent to the president, the bill eliminated the requirement that 3-judge courts be convened whenever an injunction was requested against the enforcement of federal or state laws on grounds of unconstitutionality. So previously this, you can kind of use the unconstitutional fight against being declared as a criminal, in the 60s and 70s, and everybody was into knowing criminal law, black power, this and that. That's not the point. The point is, you could declare most of the situations that occur as unconstitutional with a 3-judge committee looking over the situation. The bill did not affect the convening of 3-judge courts in cases of congressional or state legislative appointments, or in cases specifically mandated by Congress, such as the Civil Rights Act. Now, it's funny that they put that in here. They put that in here as code to let people know that this is what you apply it to when it comes to so-called civil rights. All right, let's get a little bit more, and then I'm going to let you get out of here. However, we're going to go down here, said that only 2 of 320 3-judge courts convened in 1973 involved racial issues. See, they speak it in the code. And the way the law was written, it implied that this is how you skip past the so-called civil rights issues and unconstitutionality by no longer being required to have a 3-judge system to analyze the situation. Now it could just be one judge, and no matter how he interprets it, whether it is correct or incorrect, misconstrued or true, that's how it usually ends up going. Thank you for coming to Focus Daily TV. Hit that like button, subscribe, hashtag Focus Daily TV. So in conclusion, with the passing of the 3-judge court rule, it was no longer a requirement that cases be strenuously looked over. Now, whatever the judge said goes, which led to things like the 94 crime bill and led to us being declared as criminals according to 13th Amendment legal law. All right, man. Until next time, subscribe, hit that like button, hashtag Focus Daily TV. We out.